Pop culture, staring down upon us kids like a rabid vulture, its eyes gleaming for all the information it's feeding us, is undoubtedly laced with lies and a layer of dust covering up what reality is. What reality is. I see why it's worth escaping. With what reality is, I see why you would feel a hole gaping inside of you, hoping to be filled, but sometimes looking towards the radio or celebrity won't help it heal. Just because the music you like preaches about drugs and stuff doesn't mean it's the only escape from what is happening to you in the outside world. This warped view of society is what's being fed down the throats of us through social media and whatever took the place of that M&M TV without the realization of what it's doing. Everyone thinks they're older than they are, when in reality a few years ago some of us were still laughing about farts. A lot of us want to take the shortcut, a dark alley with few rays of sunlight creeping in. Like a speeding dart of a person in a race to adulthood. Relief, there's the finish line, but suddenly everything turns cold. Well, that's it for me. No more pretending. The vision sent to me by the people that I see on the internet and hear on the radio told me to grow up fast and don't look back and use every crack you can find in the walls to slip through into the dark. But that's not what it is for me. I see a vision where I can grow up as fast as I like, not using the drugs and shortcuts that these icons refer to as tight. I have my brain and my imagination as my metaphorical drug. A vision in which I don't find it embarrassing to say, hey, can I have a hug? I understand why you want to be cool, why you want to grow up, to be like the overly confident musicians that you think of as perfect, but even naturally the solution is not as abrupt as you think. Enjoy the time that you have to be relatively innocent, because the insane people in Hollywood's opinion should not be relevant to you. You should be you, without striving to meet the non-existent goals that society has set for you. You make them up in your head. Society shouldn't expect you to be anything except you. Pop culture is a twisted and warped view of what society is. A view set only through the eyes of the cool kid. It's like looking through a circus mirror, showing you a mirror image of what real life is. Take all of this into account next time you listen in, on whatever piece of media you are interested in. For if you pay attention, you will see that this may not be the life we probably want, you or me.